Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how to press glitter and make it into pan form. So this is loose glitter. It came like this. This is like Medusa's glitter, but I also used NYX glitter. So those are the kind of glitters I'm talking about. This one I have already pressed. This one I have just, it's waiting to dry enough so that I can press it down. So that's going to be what I'm showing you in this video. So now I'm going to show you some things you are going to need. So I am doing this on my vanity. However, you can see I'm doing it on a sheet or a something, a washcloth, but you can use like a paper towel or whatever. Sorry for my chipped nails too, but anyway, so I do it on this just to protect whatever surface I'm using this on. You could do it on your counter or whatever. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is this syringe, and this is how we are going to put the liquid into our pans, and then this is also how you can measure. So that's the first thing. You are going to see this quarter here. You're going to need this for pressing because it fits perfectly in your pan, just like so. Oops. And then I use a toothpick, but you can use whatever you want. You can use like a metal spatula if you have one. If not, don't feel like you absolutely need that, because you don't. There's other options. Then I have this little glass jar, and this is containing my liquid. So the liquid you are going to need, I'm gonna see if I can get this in here, is I have the Isopropyl 70% rubbing alcohol. You can get this anywhere. Clearly I got this at CVS. And then, because normally you would use just alcohol for your regular pressing pigments. However, we are doing glitter, so we need something to bind it. And for this, I'm using this pure glycerin, and you can get this at any drugstore. I got this at CVS. Okay, so the pans that I am using, I got in a little palette. This is from Coastal Scents. You could get this at any place that sells these little pans. So you're going to need that. And then I also use a this is like a dishcloth or something that has a little bit of a texture to it. It doesn't really matter because you're pressing glitter and you're not going to see it anyway. So those are the things you're going to need. So the first step to do is, let's see, is to use or to get your liquid mixture. So whenever you're doing glitter, you're going to use a 3-to-1 ratio. So you're going to do 3, whatever it's going to be, 3 it's going to be more alcohol than it is the glycerin. So because I have quite a few glitters left to do, I'm going to do double of what I normally do. So I'm going to take 6 milliliters, and then for the glycerin I'm going to take 2. Now that's double. If I was doing a single, it would be 3 milliliters of alcohol and 1 milliliter of glycerin. So I'll see if I can get this on camera. So I'm going to put my stopper in here. I'm going to take out 3. I just kind of, so I have about 5 in there right now, and I'm going to let it out so I can get some, about 3. Okay, so I have 3 milliliters of the 70% isopropyl alcohol, and I'm going to put that in here. Now, I'm going to say this, be careful when you are squeezing this out, because sometimes air can get in there, and when you're squeezing it out, it can splatter everywhere. So I just recommend going kind of slow. The first squirt might be, and I can tell that it's a little, I see there's an air bubble, so I have a feeling that it's going to squirt somewhere. But once I get a good amount in there, then I actually stick it in the liquid, and then that's when I squirt the rest out. So there's my alcohol. And then I'm going to take my glycerin, and I take the cover off. And this is a thicker, as you can see, and I'm going to get 2, Oh, I only got 3. That's okay. We'll just start with a single amount. So now I'm just going to get 1 milliliter of glycerin. And I squirt that into my alcohol. And then this needs to be mixed up before you actually start pressing. So then I just take my Q-tip, or not my Q-tip, but my toothpick, and I mix it. And then another thing you can do is you could just take your syringe and then just kind of take it in and stir it up. So once you're done with that, you can take a little bit at a time, but I just take all of it and I fill up my syringe and I put my little cup to the side, and make sure that you cover up your glycerin and your alcohol, because you don't want those to spill everywhere. Okay, so the first step, I take some of my liquid and I just fill the pan. And do you see how that squirted? That's why you want to try and go as slow as possible, but sometimes you can't help it. But I just fill the bottom of the pan just enough to put an even layer on it. The glitter that I am going to be using now is this one from Medusa's Makeup. This is called Flash Dance. If you've ever pressed pigments before, glitter is much easier to work with because it soaks in better with the actual mixture. And so I just pour a good amount in there, and then I start mixing it with my toothpick. And you want it to have a nice consistency. You want it to be a little tacky and a little liquidy, because you really want to make sure that every piece of glitter has a mixture on it so that it really binds well together. And that's what the glycerin is going to do. So I'm going to add a few more drops of my mixture. And then I'm going to mix it up more, and as you can see, it's very liquidy, so I'm going to add more of my glitter. So now this is a very good consistency. It's very pasty, and I think we have a good amount in here. Now, you are going to want to try and get as close to the rim as possible of your pan, just because you are going to be pressing it. So once I feel like I have enough, then I just tap it on a hard surface a few times so it really evens out. And that's all you have to do to prepare it for pressing. So now what I do is I wait about an hour or so before I'm going to press anything, because I really want to make sure that it's nice and ready to go. So this one has been waiting for about an hour, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rub my finger on it and see if it's tacky, and it is. So that means it's ready to be pressed. So I'm going to take this towel. It's a thin towel, and you can see the imprint right here. Right here, that's where we are. And I'm going to take my quarter, and it fits right in there, and I'm going to press hard for just a few seconds. And there you see my towel picked up the excess liquid. So that is all you have to do to press your glitters. Now I do have quite a few here that I need to press, so I will press one more. This one again, I will check it just to make sure it's pretty stiff, and it is. This one's pretty dry, pretty good. So we're going to do the same thing, And stick my quarter in there and press it down. And there we go. So now I wouldn't use this. I would let this set for a full day just to make sure that they are fully dried and pressed and ready to go before using them. So here are 3 that I have completed. These aren't dry yet. So once I'm done, I'll probably make a video on the pressed glitters I have. I can't think of anything else I need to tell you guys. Other than that, everything I've told you. And then to store them, I'm keeping them in this palette like I showed you. And then it does come with a plastic insert that I will just slip on top of this. And that way it'll keep the glitters from falling around. So I do have about 5 left to press because that's all I have left. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I hope you guys found this video helpful. And yeah, stick around for my channel to see all the glitters that I have pressed. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye!